Are Ashia Montgomery and Maxwell Okeke married today? The truth behind their 90-day fiancé journey. When Ashia Montgomery and Maxwell Okeke first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé Season 12, many viewers believed they would be another couple preparing for a traditional K-1 visa wedding in the United States. Instead, their story quickly became one of the most emotional and controversial storylines of the season. Unlike every other couple on Season 12, Ashia and Maxwell became the only pair whose K-1 visa application was denied because U.S. immigration officials suspected fraud. The shocking decision completely changed their future plans and forced them to rethink everything they had worked toward. Now fans are asking one important question. Are Ashia Montgomery and Maxwell Okeke married today? Let's take a closer look at everything that has happened so far. Ashia Montgomery is a Pentecostal prophetess in training who has often spoken about how deeply her faith guides every decision in her life. According to Ashia, she wasn't simply looking for a boyfriend when she joined a dating app. She believed that God had already chosen her future husband. Ashia explained that she felt God telling her that the man she was meant to marry was not close. Believing this message, she expanded her search internationally and soon matched with Maxwell Okeke, who lives in Nigeria. Although many people warned her about dating someone from another country, especially someone from Nigeria, Ashia decided to trust her faith instead of public opinion. She later admitted that before meeting Maxwell, she would probably have assumed that anyone dating someone from Nigeria was being scammed. However, after getting to know Maxwell through countless conversations, she became convinced that their relationship was genuine. Eventually, Ashia flew to Nigeria with her best friend to meet Maxwell in person. The trip turned out to be unforgettable. Interestingly, Maxwell wasn't the only one meeting someone for the first time. Maxwell's close friend Silas had also been talking online with Ashia's best friend. After everyone finally met in Nigeria, events moved surprisingly fast. Only 3 days into the visit, Silas proposed to Ashia's best friend. Just 1 day later, Maxwell created his own unforgettable proposal. Instead of an expensive engagement ring presentation, he wrote the words, "Will you marry me?" on a plate using ketchup. Ashia happily accepted the proposal, believing it was another sign that God had brought them together. The couple immediately began planning their future in America through the K-1 fiancé visa process. Everything seemed to be moving in the right direction. At first, Maxwell's visa interview appeared successful. However, everything changed within minutes. According to the couple, Maxwell had already completed his interview when immigration officials interviewed Silas shortly afterward. During Silas's interview, officers reportedly noticed photographs showing both couples together. Those pictures immediately raised concerns. Officials allegedly suspected that both relationships might have been arranged solely for immigration purposes. Maxwell was unexpectedly called back for additional questioning. Instead of receiving his visa, he was informed that his application had been denied. Even worse, according to Ashia, one officer reportedly classified the case as suspected fraud and informed Maxwell that he would also be banned from entering the United States. The decision devastated both of them. Ashia later admitted she never imagined the application would be denied. She believed everything would be approved because she felt that God was leading their relationship. Instead, they suddenly faced one of the biggest obstacles of their lives. Rather than ending their relationship, Ashia and Maxwell decided to search for another solution. Initially, they considered appealing the K-1 visa decision. After discussing the situation carefully, they realized another immigration path might offer a stronger chance of success. Instead of applying again for a fiancé visa, they began planning to marry in Nigeria and later apply for a USCR-1 spousal visa. Maxwell explained that the spouse visa would actually provide greater long-term security. He said that if the CR-1 visa is approved, he would arrive in America as a permanent resident with a green card rather than entering first on a K-1 visa and completing immigration paperwork afterward. For that reason, they decided their best option was to get legally married in Nigeria. Ashia also decided she did not need a large, expensive wedding ceremony. Instead of returning later for another celebration, the couple planned to hold a simple ceremony during her current visit to Nigeria with